It's been a minute, T Squad, since I gave you all any updates on Diddy for my Exposing Diddy series, but I have some more shocking news for you guys. Are y'all ready to get into this latest tea on Mr. Sean P. Diddy Combs? Well, let me give you guys the juicy details of Diddy's hidden feelings towards his son, Christian, and his rage against one of his previous chefs, honey. So Diddy, the renowned music mogul, or shall I say now disgraced music mogul, has always been in the spotlight for his success and charisma, but behind the scenes there's been a storm brewing, honey. In my first story, Diddy's former head of security claims the mogul actually pushed his chef out the door after she inquired about CASSIE. Let's take a look.
Get so many different people going back to the DV because these people was able to see through it, and so many different people had asked me about a situation. I don't even know how people found out about this situation, but they had found out about a situation with a chef called Jordan, right? I call her, her name is Jordan Chaton, and she was Diddy personal chef from like 2007, I say, to 2010. When I think back, and I remember one day specifically, it was after he had put us in work with CASSIE. I think it was a assistant that he had named Jenna, and it was Chef Jordan. And I went to Chef Jordan and I confided in her that night. I said, man, puff up to this again. I said, yo, go check on Jen, because Jen was an assistant. So she was shook, she was shaking, she was this. So I don't want to get all into her business. So I tell her, hey, she a woman, yo, go talk to her. Well, I don't know why I told her to go talk to her, because when she went to talk to her, she did exactly what I said CASSIE does. She went right back to Puff and said, yo, Chef Jordan came to talk to me about what happened last night. So when he started screaming on Chef Jordan, why the fuck you worrying about my situation? Now he's up in her face. Yo, it's my business. And he poking at her head and all this stuff.
It's like physically.
He's like pushing her head. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody take your finger and he's talking to you, oh, you better not do this, better not do that. He ended up pushing her and he pushed her out the door. That, you know what I'm saying? She fell on ass and all that other.
I really wish I could say that I was shocked by this information, but I'm not. Like, this is one of the milder stories of the things that we've heard about Mr. Combs over the last, almost a year. Like, he is such a disgrace. He is such a despicable human being, to know the fact that he was just recently photographed out here on jet skis and having a grand old time, child, while he been out here terrorizing folks for years. Like, he has no shame, no guilt, no nothing. And you just out here putting your hands on women because you feel less than, because you a lame. Like, oh, I hope they put him underneath the jail. I hope he lose every red cent that he has acquired over his 30 plus year career, because he don't deserve not one penny of it. One iota, okay? Not only has his security detail been coming out with stories, but producer and former rapper Young Berg, aka Hitmaker, recently told a story about how Diddy was jealous that producers were working with his son and fellow rapper Christian Combs.
This one I knew Diddy was different. I was working with Christian, right? A couple times. I'm working with Christian.
King Combs.
Yeah, King Combs. I do a record called Naughty for Little Boosie. I'm like, yo, this is a smash. Like, it's good for Boosie. It was a girl record for Boosie. Like, he was going crazy on it too. And Boosie was excited. Everybody was excited. King Combs came to Jeremiah crib and he got the record from Jeremiah. Now Diddy got the record. Diddy called me and like, yo, my son need this record. It's a smash. I'm trying to put my son on. I'm like, no, I gave it to Boosie. Yeah. Like, I think it's a better record on Boosie than on Christian, on King Combs. He like, whatever. Diddy called Craig Cowman and guess he put that pressure on him. Like, nah, this my son record. So Christian ended up having a record. They said, fuck Boosie, and Boosie didn't get the record. Fast forward from that, I'm working with King Combs in Atlanta at Mean Street Studio with DJ Trauma Studio. And then King Combs come to the studio. We cooking up shit. He's like, yo, my pops want to holler at you. I'm like, what up? Talking to his pops. We on FaceTime. He like, I'm at the Ritz. We all in here, T.I., blah, 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 Mary, we going out tonight. Could they come here, man? Fuck the studio, come over here, let's chop it up. Get to the hotel room. The nigga, I walk in, greet him. What's up? You're like, yo, I appreciate you having me, whatever. I'm like, man, I just did some crazy on your son. He like, that the records, nigga. What the fuck my record? I'm like, yo, this is different.
So basically, 1 minute he's strong arming records for his son, and then in the next instance, he's pushing his son aside so he can further his own career. Like, this man, I wonder, is he like bipolar, like a sociopath? Well, he's obviously a sociopath and a psychopath. Like, it's something wrong with him. It really honestly is. And that's honestly sad to hear, that he would be like, F my son, what about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, gross. Ugh. Also, I wanted to bring to you guys this video of Floyd Mayweather being asked about the Diddy situation. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all. And I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's the choice that my daughter made. Yeah. So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy.
Then I'm shocked by that response either. The YBF wanted to remind us that back in 2011, Floyd Mayweather's abysmal 90-day sentence that he only served 2 months for wasn't enough jail time for his abusive behavior towards his children's mother, Josie Harris, who has since passed away. The case stemmed from Floyd, who is, as we all know, a professional boxer, hair pulling, punching, and arm twisting his ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris, while 2 of their children watched in September 2010. A little refresher from ESPN, Floyd took a plea deal in 2011 to avoid trial on felony and misdemeanor that could have gotten Mayweather 34 years in state prison if he was convicted on all counts. Mayweather admitted in court that he hit Harris and twisted her arm, and that the 2 of their children, ages 9 and 10, witnessed the attack. Mayweather threatened to unalive or make Harris disappear, and their 10-year-old son ran from the house and jumped a back gate to fetch security. Mayweather had taken cell phones belonging to Harris and the 2 boys. There were 3 previous domestic arrests for scuffles involving Harris, with whom Mayweather has 3 children, and 3 cases involving another woman with whom Mayweather has 1 child, who we all know is Melissa Brim. She's also from my hometown, St. Louis. Mayweather has been arrested several times since 2002 in battery and violence cases in Las Vegas, and in his hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He was fined in Grand Rapids in February 2005 in order to perform community service after pleading no contest to misdemeanor assault and battery for a bar fight. He was acquitted by a Nevada jury in July 2005 after being accused of hitting and kicking Harris during an argument outside a Las Vegas nightclub. We all know Floyd Mayweather is a piece of trash. When his baby mama Josie was alive, he did everything in his power to discredit all of the things that she was saying about him. She too was writing a tell-all book about their relationship and his schmooze towards her before she suddenly passed away. The similarities between him and Diddy. But like I said, he called her every name under the sun when she was alive. He said she was crazy and all of these types of things. But as soon as she passed away, it was, she's the love of my life. I love her so much. I can't live without her. My one and truly only love. I should have married her. Da, 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 da. Like, these men are so trifling. So trifling. So from one a schmoozer to another, of course, he wasn't going to say anything bad about Diddy, because if he did, then everybody would bring up all of the horrid things that he did to Josie and Melissa and God knows whoever else, child. Ugh. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these stories that I brought to you guys today. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.